Well, hello, 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 and welcome back, once again, to Minecraft. You join me here today as we continue the survival series. Let me adjust my monitor a little bit so I can actually see what we're surviving through. And as you can see directly in front of us, the moon has just started to rise. Presumably since we left off at evening on the last episode of this, we're going to be continuing well into the night. So, last episode, we found ourselves getting lost frequently, and I'll just sleep here. We found ourselves getting lost frequently, and also we ended up finding a pretty neat little place to stay. And we began construction on what the new house is going to be, but only just. And so I think the very first thing we should start doing, now that we're back and we've got some tasks to do, is that we should get to building this up. Oh, you're on fire over there. Nice. So, I think I wanted to build this whole thing out of logs, but I think I just put this cobblestone frame down to sort of have a reference guide for how big it was gonna be and where. So I think we should go get some resources. Now, we have a little bit of logs, but nowhere near enough. So I think our first order of business is going to be to get this crafting table and put it down. And then I think I'm also going to make an iron axe because it's the only tool I have that isn't iron. So let's change that. Let's make some sticks and then put that up there. Make an axe. There we go. Get that in our inventory. And then we don't need this stone one anymore. Off with you. We put back all of our resources. And now we can go search for some spruce logs. And those are in those spruce forests, which I don't remember where one is relative to us, so let's find out. We should also try and memorize our coordinates here. We're looking at negative 197, 72, and negative 1298. Hi, sheep. So just remember that. Remember that for when I probably inevitably get lost. I should take a screenshot of that so I can actually look at it. So let's get in here, do that, and press the there we go. Hello. All the animals have decided to show up and have a party at my house frame. There's a lot of cows, too. So, recording of this got quite a bit postponed, as I'm sure you can tell by the time this is being uploaded. Ideally, I would have liked to have gotten this recording and upload done as of right now, 5 to 6 days ago, but had a little bit of a run-in with a bunch of various problems and random spontaneous events that withheld me from being able to record another one. So we're coming back to it now, and hopefully after this point I will actually be able to maintain a fairly consistent framework of about an episode every week. I still know I'm within the boundaries of this week and its uploads, but ideally I'd like to have it out much earlier. So, just a reference for the future, I will try and upload a bit earlier. But as of now, we're just getting this episode. We're just starting. We're getting familiar with the territory again, and we're gonna hopefully eventually find a place with spruce trees in it, because we are currently very surrounded by everything but that. We have plenty of oak and birch trees, but no spruce. I know there are spruce trees. I know they're around. I just don't remember where. And that is a problem, of course, because I would like to find them and chop them down and use them in my house. At some point, though, I may have to just concede and use oak because, yeah, it's... I could have sworn that there were trees closer to me, but I guess not. So, I guess we'll just run with oak for now, and we'll get to spruce later. Watch when I get back to the place where my house room, because I'll see like 30 spruce trees that I didn't see before. Oh well, I wouldn't put it past myself. If that was something that in fact happened and I walked directly past a couple spruce trees, feel free to voice it in the comments for when I have to read it later. Be sure to use lots of capitals and exclamation points, and exemplify your rage with how oblivious I am. Don't do that. I'll cry. No, it's fine. Whatever the case, we're just gonna roll with some oak wood for now, and when we have spruce available to us in our immediate vicinity, I will gladly go and retrieve some and then make a nice upgrade to our house. But for now, oak. Now, of course, something funny happened right before I was trying to record this. It had been an otherwise sort of mundane day. I had set this to be my recording day previously, and I was sort of looking forward to getting to this point. And then, right before I started recording, I don't like the big growling noises. I'm not telling a ghost story. Right before I started recording, I was like, oh, you know, I want to, get a small table and put it next to my desk so I can set down my drink. Something I'd been wanting to do for a while. I just had kept forgetting about it, but this was the point where I was like, okay, I should probably do this. And so I go outside. I get the table from our utility room, and I bring it into my room, and then the moment I go to set it down, one of the legs of the table directly hits my beverage, which is in an open cup with no lid. And goes everywhere. All over every conceivable surface that it was on, because it was on my dresser. I'm amazed the whole cup didn't tilt over. It only just like briefly jumped up and then settled back down, so I only spilled maybe 10% of the drink, but it was still everywhere. There. Found the spruce trees. Well, hey, at least it wasn't like 10 minutes from now. And so the moment that this happens, it's just like, oh no. Because you're just I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I can't do anything except watch the vast amount of liquids that spilled from my cup just seep onto and all over everything for a few seconds before I go to like run and get the towels. It's just a moment of like, oh, this is gonna be a lot of work. Your brain like says that to you almost. So that was a good 20-25 minutes of cleaning. Luckily, I don't think it damaged anything that important. I think everything that it did seep into or seep onto was either not electronic or, I don't know, pretty easy to clean. So, no crisis situation, but definitely a bit of a bummer and a bit of a panic when it first happened. But now we're playing a game, and we're gonna have fun. And we won't let any spilled drinks get in our way. Oh, come on, give me that log. Where are you? I know you're up there. Here is zombie. Where is it? Maybe I did get... I don't know. It's probably okay. There's the zombie. And I saw a little bit of coal. I probably don't need any more coal right now. It's probably fine. Well, how did I miss this? How close is this to where we were? Oh, not that close. We're like 500 blocks of... Where'd my axe go? Oh, what? Okay. Did I, like, drop it, I guess? We're a couple hundred blocks away from where we started, but we're still relatively not that far. I was just walking in the wrong direction, I guess. Oh well. It could have been worse. At least we found it. Buh. Okay. So once I get these logs, I think I'm gonna stick to the log cabin style of building that I said I was gonna do. And we'll just outfit it with all the fancy furniture we can squeeze in there. And then we'll have a nice house. We can live there and it'll be a far sight better than the old wooden shack we had buried into the side of a mountain. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere. And if the house that you live in is a shack buried in the side of the mountain, then good for you. I'm sure that you find a way to make it comfortable. I just feel like building a log cabin, and so I'm gonna live the what is it? The wilderness lifestyle. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna homestead. That's the word I was looking for. My brain's not exactly running at 100% today, but we're gonna make it work. Also, it got very dark out. Maybe we should head back home. I think I will start the trek back, because we know where this is now. At least, sort of. So I'm just gonna climb up on this mountain, and I think our home area is just over this way. I recall it being over here. Yes, okay. This looks very correct. Unless this is magically a very incredibly similar looking valley in these mountains with the exact same features and a framework of a house that someone else built. It could happen. I just see it as unlikely. Die, there we go. Creeper? Oh, and spider. You don't want to come over here? You don't want to mess with this. I'll beat you up. Okay. Die. There we go. We got it. A little twinkly experience. Should I sleep? I'll try. Let's see. Okay. It let me sleep. Hopefully I don't get attacked. We're okay. Awesome. Okay. There's a lot of spiders. Are you just hanging out? Not gonna... Okay. I guess if you just want to hang out, I guess I'll just leave you alone. You are a bit loud, though, but whatever. It's okay. Let's just get these spruce logs in our hotbar, and then start mining out this stone and replacing it with spruce. Now, conveniently, the places where the stone has been has left a dirt trail in the ground. So we have a very easy place to put our stuff. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the corners, but I guess we could just, like, have one sort of set of sides be longer than the other, and the other set of sides inset. Sure, we'll run with that. If I don't like how it looks, I can change it. I'll figure something out. Weird walking. Maybe that's just some random animal. Or maybe that's me. I don't know. go. Alright. It's looking better already, even though it's just the beginning, but every house has to start, and this looks like a pretty okay. Well, not that, but other than that slight error, we're looking better. Now I guess we just build up in a similar fashion, maybe, or maybe we could like stagger the corners. I think I'll try staggering the corners, like so where it changes which side is dominant every other layer. I'll see how that looks. I don't know. I'm not exactly familiar with log cabin building, unfortunately. I'm not a professional log cabin. Hey, stop doing that. You're no fun. I'm not a professional log cabin builder, so I can't really speak to the quality of this log cabin. But yeah, it looks alright. We'll see how I like it as I keep building it up. Okay. Now it goes this. Or maybe I could even make these ends stick out a little bit more. No, stop doing that. I told you about this already, and you don't listen to me. Okay. I guess these logs are just going to be a little bit difficult. Oh, well. I guess... hey, stop! I have to place it in such a specific way. There we go. It just doesn't like listening to me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just a little bit finicky, but oh well. I can deal with it. If it would stop doing it, though. I can deal with it if it would be friendly. I have to, like, get up on this wall and... because that's the only way it does it consistently. Okay. It's so difficult. Why? There we go. Okay, avoid falling in that door frame. This is just going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. There we go. Alright, let's see how that's looking as I chop off all these little excess pieces. Yeah? Yeah. Let me try extending these ends, see how I like it. Well, the cows definitely seem to have taken a liking to it. One of them's just straight living in my house, I guess. That's a house guest I did not invite, but I guess I'm okay with it. Well, I guess while we're building this little shack here, how's your day been going? My day's been very slow, but I guess slow days are good sometimes. It's just, they get a little bit tiring, surprisingly. Oddly enough, doing nothing gets a little bit exhausting after a while. I don't think I like these ends. I think I'm going to get rid of them. I'll just run with the type I had before. There goes my axe. Guess I'm going to have to punch it all out by hand. Hope your day's been going well. And that however much is left of it continues to go well. Time's just been passing very slow here. That spider was like breakdancing for a second. Not like they're just like doing the shimmy, I guess. You got some moves, man. Ow! Okay. You got some moves to kill me too. Don't do that. Thought we could be cool with you, breakdancing spider, but I guess you just want to kill me. Like, the club, I didn't expect the club to get this rowdy this quickly. Oh well. We should probably make a door. I think that would be a good idea, is to make a door, because the old house had a door. And it seems like a good idea to keep monsters and other evil creatures out. Okay, get my door, put the door on there. Awesome. Alright, it still doesn't have a roof, but I think that we're still getting there. We're getting there. How do I want to build the roof? Do I want to build it up to a point, or do I want to build it like do I want to build like a pyramid, or like a sort of big triangular prism? I think I want to build it like a triangular prism. Should I build this up one more level? I think it could be a little bit taller. So I'll build it up one more level. I don't think I'm gonna have enough logs, but we can go about getting more, of course. No, stop doing that. I don't have an axe anymore. I have to break it with a spider eye. Look at what we've been reduced to. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, come on. This is gonna be rather difficult. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. It's just gonna be a little bit more... Can I, like, crouch? There we go. Okay. It's just gonna be difficult, I guess. But we've worked with it for the last 3 levels, so we can work with it for these. And looks like I need to go get more wood. Alright. Well, I think before we do that, we can probably move at least the bed in here, because sleeping outside in the cold doesn't seem the most preferable for like 5 nights in a row. So let's fix that, why don't we? We are allowed to treat ourselves after all. We control our own livelihoods, and so we should be allowed to choose where we sleep. Look at that, right in the center. You just run right in and hop straight into bed. Now that's the kind of sleep that I want to experience. Well, I guess I should make another axe with the small amount of iron that I still have. And then I guess we're gonna have to go get more iron after this, because that seems like a resource that will be very valuable as I play this game. So I probably want to continue to have it, because having these iron tools, which last longer, break things quicker, and do more damage, seems preferable to having sort of worse tools that break quicker and are just generally more tedious to deal with. Let's get some of these taller ones. Now, some of them are so tall I can't even reach up to the top of them. I could probably, like, build a little pillar up to reach the top, but I'll see. If it really, like, gets on my nerves, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because, like, leaving all but, like, 1 or 2 logs, parts of the tree just, like, floating, that's I don't know, there's something about it. It's odd and it's off-putting. So we're gonna fix it. For now, we're just gonna gather, I guess, as many logs as we can until this axe breaks. The zombies are rather loud, and I don't even know where they are, really. Hello? That is loud and scary. Why is it playing these ambient noises? Like, is it trying to tell me that there's, like, something around? Because, like, I can hear the zombie. It doesn't have to give me another audio cue to tell me that there's a zombie around. Oh well. I do see that it's getting dark as well. Maybe it's like a darkness alarm or something? I don't know. But it's also played those noises when I've been in the perfect broad daylight. So I don't know. For now, we're just gathering logs and trying not to get killed by evil monsters. I haven't gotten killed by them yet, but I'm not putting it out of the question. Of course, I would prefer not to get killed by them, as would most people, I imagine. Death is not a preferable outcome for most any video game. And I imagine that this game is no exception. I mean, considering what content I've seen of it already, people seem to be rather ecstatic to avoid death. Logically, of course. In any case, I'm probably going to be much the same, because I already had that close encounter with the sort of time when we jumped off the mountain into that pool of water. That's close enough for me. How much do I have? Looks like I have a little bit more than 64. I think I had almost 2 stacks of 64 before, so I probably want to get at least that much. And also my axe has tons of life left in it, so I'll just keep using it. And it looks like the monsters are leaving me alone for now. Knowing me, I jinxed it, but oh well. We've fended them off before, and we can do it again. Where are you? I saw you go up there. Come down here. Get in my pocket. Where are you? There it is. Okay. Awesome. I'm such an efficient lumberjack. I should be yelling timber, but that only seems appropriate if the tree actually falls. These just magically hover in midair, so I'm not sure that yelling timber would necessarily be needed, especially for the acute lack of other people around. Like, we did run into those villagers, but they don't seem all too disturbed by much anything. What was that? I saw a brief flash of blue. Oh, it's you. Okay. Come down here. I'm gonna fight you. What? Where? Okay, I guess it doesn't want to fight. Sure. I mean, you don't want to trifle with me. I guess I'm just so intimidating that the monsters run away from me. I mean, hey, that shows that we're becoming strong and brave warriors. We're in this together, and we're getting powerful. Maybe the green bar is, like, indicative of how much fear I induce on enemies. I doubt that, but it'd be funny. Okay, I have a little bit more than 2 stacks of 64 now. My axe still has a lot of life left in it, or about a little bit less than half, so I see an Enderman over there. I won't look any further. I'll look in my peripheral vision. He's hanging out, holding your something. Oh, the spiders have arrived. Are you the family of the breakdancing spider coming to exact your revenge on me? Well, I'll have you know that I was a pest control expert in my past life. Also, that was a very in-my-face apple. It was like, hey, I'm an apple. Eat me. Aggressive, like, fruit marketing, almost. But not, like, by a company, like, by the actual fruit itself. It's like, you're hungry, right? You're hungry. Come and eat this. Come and eat me. Come and eat this. I'm an apple. My head is so itchy. Should have done these things prior to pressing the buttons that put me on the air, but whatever. We roll with it. And it's gonna be okay. Because as long as I'm not sitting here on the pause screen just scratching my head for 20 minutes, I think we're gonna be alright. Let me just get these sort of lower hanging ones, because those high trees are proving to be a little bit more difficult to chop down on account of how tall they are. It's probably like 10 extra seconds, but that's 10 extra seconds that I'm out in the wilderness surrounded by monsters. So anything to shorten the amount of time I'm standing out here is probably a good idea. There, wow, the zombies have also arrived. Just droves and droves of enemies. Well, I think that that's probably enough wood for now, and I'm getting a ton of these little trees, these little saplings, so we will be able to plant more and then have our own little spruce grotto, which sounds great for renewability. Just try and run in between the monsters, not get shot by arrows, and make our way back to the home site. Hopefully we haven't had any invasions since we left, and we can sleep right in here, and hopefully we'll be safe until morning. There we go. We're back. Alright, and now we can start... Hello, are you gonna start killing me? Or are you just hanging out? You're just hanging out, bro, aren't you? Fist bump. Yeah. The spiders are very docile. In the morning, it looks like. But for some reason, at some point, they just decide to start attacking me. Not sure why. I guess they just, like... At some point, they decide that I'm evil. It's like, she can't be building on this land. This is protected land for the spiders. And then I get destroyed. Except I don't actually get destroyed because I'm so awesome. Obviously. No. I think at this point we can probably start building up our roof. Do I want it to be also logs, though? I think I might want the roof to be planks. I don't know why, I just feel like I want the roof to be planks. So I'll take this whole stack of spruce wood, and I will turn it into planks. Looks like that's the max I can fit in that. I'm gonna get a ton of planks out of this, wow. I mean, I might end up needing this many. Who knows? There we go. 4 whole stacks of 64. Spider's just going over there as I start my building process. Get up here. Now these aren't directional, I don't think, so we should be fine. Guess I'll just start by placing these ones up here. And I want it to be facing... I think I've decided that I want a sort of big triangular prism roof. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I guess we're also gonna have to place logs in between all the planks. Just so it looks relatively correct. I don't know exactly what we're going for here. Wow, that was disastrous. I could not have placed... I placed 3 separate logs when I needed to, and I placed every single one of them wrong. Why is this so hard? Just get placed. There. I just want a log to go there. Please. Why is it being so difficult? I can't get it to go in. Do I have to, like, break this and then put it down here? Look at all the logs I dropped. And okay, well, I have to do this, and I'm still trapped in. Okay. I'm an expert, by the way. I make things so efficiently, and I don't cause any problems for myself whatsoever. It happens, I guess. As ever, we will persist. So let's just keep building up this roof. I'm liking how this is coming together so far. It's just taking a while because we had to go run back multiple different times for redundant resources. I guess there's worse things to have problems about. The spider, if we could just keep a lawn spider that would leave us alone, that would be, I think that would be kind of cool. Should we name the spider? What should their name be? I guess we're giving it an identity now, so if we have to kill it, we're going to get a little bit sad. What do I want to name it? I don't know. I'll think about it. And if the spider stays, then I'll give them some sort of name. And maybe I'll make an effort to not have them try and kill me or try and kill them myself. More wood. This looks like it's going to come up to a single block point, which is what I wanted, so we're getting there. Maybe I should make these top logs be facing up. I think that'll be cool. And then maybe I can give it like a little overhang. This is going to be precarious. Oh boy. I think I'm not going to fall off if I crouch, but it's still really sort of off-putting. Maybe I can make like the overhang a little bit exaggerated like that. Let's see. Let's see if I end up liking this. Let's get back down without breaking my legs too hard. Whoa, okay, well, I guess we're not giving you a name because you're trying to kill me already. Oh well. I'm not sure. Maybe I want to make all the ones poke out. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. And then also maybe I need to add another row on the sides, because usually they have a little bit hanging down past the sides of the house. Let's see if I like this. That was a really quick block placement. I just like placed all of them perfectly in a quick row. Well, I'm running out of wood again, but yeah, there we go. I'm getting it. Ooh, I say that. I just shouldn't say anything. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm liking it more. I like the look of it now. It's very square, of course, but I guess everything is in this game, so I guess we'll just leave it like that for now. Now, another problem... Whoa, wow. It's incredibly dark, so much so that my screen is freaking out. So we should get some light. We should shed some light on the situation. Probably through torches, because I don't see how else I can do that. Do I have any? No. So I need to make some. Which is with sticks and coal, I think. I know it's sticks and coal. So let's just make a lot. Okay, I probably don't need more than that. That's probably enough. Oops. There goes all my coal and my sticks. There we go. Oh, now it looks nice now. Nice on the horizon. It's very large, but I like it. Now, where should I place it? Should I try and get them all the way up there? Maybe. I'll just place them like really symmetrically, like in all the corners, and see how I like it. Not there. Okay, I'm gonna break this little scaffold architecture in the corner, because I don't think that should remain a permanent fixture of the house, honestly. Is it bright enough in here, or do I need to add more? I think I might need to add more. Wonder if I can reach all the way up there. Can I? Yes, I can. Barely, though. Okay, I can't on this side, so I have to, like, build up a little bit. Now I can reach it easily. And I can probably break these lower ones and maybe, like, put a little bit more further down. Like... Not directly next to it, but, like, maybe one lower, even. Not there. I see that. I immediately see the asymmetry. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I still see this little dark patch in the middle. Maybe I can, like, put two either side like this. The symmetry is very nice. There we go. Now it's all light in here. Now, I could probably also cut some slots out for little windows, I guess, if I want. And I think I do want that, so let's do that. Let's cut out little blocks from my wall. And there we go. Now we have a little window into the outside world. Now, the other problem with this is the fact that it's just an open hole in the side of my wall. Now, what can I put there? I know you can make glass, and that's by cooking sand in a furnace. See if we can... Yeah, there's some sand. Let's make some glass. I think the other thing I could probably do is put fences there, because they block anything from coming in. So that would have been another option, but I like the idea of glass a little bit more. Just try and mine all this stuff. Not mine, dig. I'm using the shovel after all. Just get all this sand, stuff it in my pockets. I don't know if you've ever tried to pocket sand or carry a large amount of it, but it doesn't like it very much. What? Ow, 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 ow. Why? Am I drowning? I guess I was drowning. That was not cool. Was it like the... Oh, the little bubble bar above my chicken drumstick bar is going down, and I assume that's my air. What is that screech? Was that the cows? That was not cool. If a cow made that noise, I don't want to play this game anymore. That's kind of scary. It's like, I know this game is like calm and relaxing. I didn't think it was a horror game. I don't think it is, at least. I hope it isn't. Because that would rapidly change the energy of this playthrough. It's like a game that appears to be all cutesy and calm at first, but then it rapidly changes, let's say. I guess I didn't take my furnace from my old house, so I have to make another one. That's fine. I'll put my spider eye out of my... I don't really think I need a spider eye available to me at all times. So I'll just start cooking. 56 sand. Just big old blocks of it. Well, we can probably go in and sleep now, because it's, once again, nighttime. Oh, look at the beautiful crescent moon. And now we can go inside our lovely house and watch it from our window. That doesn't have glass yet, but we'll get there. Ah, look at this. It's so much more like, it feels so much more like a house. Like a little castle, almost. I'm enjoying it a lot. Our humble abode. Just check up on our furnace. We got 4 glass blocks. It's looking like we're gonna need 12 more for the current windows we have. Yeah, we're gonna need 12 more. I guess we'll just let that do its thing. Now I could put a big window right above my my bed. Have like a big towering window. That would be cool. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it like a church window almost. Now, this might seem a bit excessive, and that's probably because it is. But Minecraft, from what I'm getting from it, is all about doing whatever you please, however excessive it ends up being. And I'm going to utilize that energy to the best of my ability and make the biggest, most extravagant house for me to stash away all my resources in. Because wouldn't you want a big, extravagant house too? I mean, I'm sure some people would. Some people might not, but I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna take a sip of my beverage while I'm waiting. Very professional, of course. Let's try and stay away from the microphone. Much better. Alright, coming back to 5 more glass. I have a lot of junk in my inventory, and I think I'm going to have to start making some more chests, but now that I have a place to put those chests, it's going to be a lot nicer than just stashing everything in a box on a mountain. So how about we get that going, why don't we? Since we have wood available, and we have a house in which to put the chests. Let's just make a bunch of them. I don't know how many, but we'll just make... maybe until we run out of wood in this stack. 5, 6, 7. Okay, looks like we are gonna be able to make 7. There we go. And plus the chest we already have, that's 8 chests, or 4 big chests. And that's gonna be a ton of space for everything that I need. Now, where should I put these? I know I can stack them. Maybe I could make them all up in a corner. Like this one. Oops. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Awesome. So now we can put all of our stuff away. I might want to like put all the similar things next to each other. I'll see. I'll just get all this wood stuff and like these saplings, and I'll put them in this row along with this single spruce wood plank and all this other garbage. I'll just stuff it away up here, maybe. There we go. Nice. Now we have a clean inventory, or relatively clean, and a ton of storage for everything that we could ever need. And the glass is cooking. Yep, we're having glass for dinner. Everyone loves it at house parties when I tell them food's almost ready, and then I reach into my oven and I pull out a big baking tray full of hot glass. Piping hot, fresh out of the oven. There we go. There we go. Now this is looking nice. I'm liking it in here. Of course, there's one more glaringly obvious thing that I want to implement. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but I can. This floor. This grass. How many houses have you been in where the floor is just grass? Honestly, I can't think of very many off the top of my head, so how about we fix that? So I'm going to start digging out this floor and replacing all of this grass and dirt with some wood, because hardwood floors are very classy and a nice part in any modern cottage. So I think that we could have some hardwood floors as well. Oh, the door didn't like the idea of it, I guess, so it got up and left. I'll put it back in a second. But for now, let's just start doing this. This is very sort of satisfying. It's like Tetris when you build a big, you like perfectly fill in a whole stack and then it all clears at once. Except in this case, instead of it clearing, it's going to all be full and I'll have a floor. And there we go. Look at it now. It's nice looking now. Now we've got like a real nice looking house that actually looks sort of like a house. Of course, it's only a one room. We could change that, but as a start, I think we're quite well off. Oh, whoa. If I don't get jammed in the door, that would be preferable. It's like hitting your elbow up against the door frame and you're just like paralyzed for a second. That's not a pleasant experience. Now, do I want any more windows? Because I have a lot of glass. I could maybe put one up here. Like maybe the circular one, or as close to a circle as I can get. Because it's either going to end up being a big square, or a weird, oh, that's gone, I guess. And that was broken glass everywhere. Be very careful when stepping here. So I could either leave it like this as a big square hole, or I could sort of fill in the sides, but then it'd be like a sort of plus symbol. What would be more preferable? Or maybe I could do it like the back window where it has the top two. I'll try it like the back window to start. Oops. Okay, the second one I placed went in correctly, but this one is refusing. Why is it being not cooperative? There we go. Now we can start placing some glass in. Of course, it's a little bit higher, but it's just for light. See how I like that? Yeah, that's nice. There we go. I mean, for a start, for just like beginning to build this, I'm pretty happy with it already. Nice and bright in here. Of course, it's a little bit sparsely furnished, but that's nothing a bit of time with the crafting table can't fix. So how about we also go and do that? Let's get ourselves outfitted with many things. I'll probably want to make more furnaces. Ooh, our last piece of glass. We can watch it cook in real time. There we go. Perfect. And that was the last little bit of that coal, I guess. Very nice. So now I can take this, and I can, if it doesn't try to run away from me, I can get the remaining cobblestone I have and build a couple more. I probably don't want to use all of my cobblestone. I'll build 2 more for now. And then take this crafting table because it'll probably look much nicer in the house. And get up in here. Where am I going to put these? Would I prefer to... I think I want the furnaces to be sort of in a row. Where, though? I'm thinking here. I'm thinking this looks good. Yeah, I like that. Put my coal away, and I guess just this one for now. Until I want to actually split it amongst them. Until I need it, really, because I don't really need it as of now. And the crafting table can go... here. Awesome. And then all we have left to do is to move that one chest with almost everything in it. And we'll be set. So I'm going to break this. That's probably going to explode everywhere. Oh. No, that was surprisingly clean. And now we can just take all of this orange wool that's in my hand, apparently, and stash it away. Now, I have a little bit more wood, a little bit more glass. I'll just put all the things that are already in here along with it. And maybe some other random things, but all of this other stuff, I guess I'll just put at the top because I don't really know how to categorize it. Got 62 bones. I'm like a bone collector. And a lot of cocoa beans in case I need 60 cocoa beans for whatever reason. Some books for sitting down late at night with a candle and reading, of course, to be knowledgeable. 2 iron. Orange wool, I'm going to place this chest up top. And there we go. And where'd my... There it is. Nope, I missed. Oops. There we go. Awesome. Look at how nice it is in here. Very lit up, very nice looking. All furnished with as much as I have. And with nice windows so you can view the moon and the mountain and the mountain and the other mountain. I just like to look at mountains, and so I got 3 different ways to view them from inside. Awesome. Give me just 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. What is going on outside? Hello? Oh. Is it you that's making all the ruckus? Yes, it is you. Dude. What is going on with you? What are you doing? Hello? I don't want to go out and talk to him because I'm afraid I'm gonna get beaten up. But like, what is the Enderman doing? And the Enderman is gone now. Okay, now I'm worried. Where did the Enderman go? Hello? Okay. Well, I hear a skeleton, but no sign of the Enderman. Well, in any case, I think that this is probably a pretty good place to leave it off, honestly. Because we finished the first new house. I'm quite happy with how it's looking so far. Of course, I do plan to expand upon it, but I think at this point we have enough to have a really solid standpoint from which to jump off of on the next episode. So, I think that that's where we will conclude this one. Awesome. Alright. Well, thank you very much for watching and continuing to follow along with this series. Hope you've been enjoying it so far. I know I most certainly have. And as ever, I hope you might choose to stick around, maybe even click that subscribe button if you want to, and hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.